Hi members, Facebook Live, day 85 of the 90-day Health and Wellbeing Challenge. Only 5 days to go, and it's just happening really fast, really quickly. So I've been to the gym this morning and I did an hour of strength conditioning, muscle toning, running around the block. So I did an hour of that. So put on a bit of a sweat, and again, just another day at the gym. So going strong right the way through to day 90. And I'll share some photos, I think, towards the end. So day 90, I'll most probably share some photos. Maybe I'll just see if I can get some sort of before and after shot of, the achievements that I've done in 90 days. It's just been amazing. I want to quickly share with you a phone call that I had last night with a lead that reached out to my website, and she scheduled a call. She's been following me for a long time now, and she's followed my whole journey. It was incredible when I got on the phone last night. She has YouTube. She's followed all the videos. She, even the journey with Chris and I when we were Trish and Chris, she followed that whole journey as well. She knew exactly what was going on. She said to me last night, she felt like she knew me already. She is based in the UK. She comes from South Africa, and she has visited here in Australia, and that's what connected her as well, is the fact that I was Australian. Well, I'm actually English really, but emigrated to Australia when I was very young, and so I had the Australian accent as well, and so she loved that as well. And we had this 40-minute conversation last night on the phone, and it was really impactful. She had no money. She had no money to invest in the SFM dream opportunity. And so it was a little challenging for me. This woman was incredibly articulate on the phone. She was a scientist, or still is a scientist, biology, and she's written papers, research papers. She has spoken in different universities here in Australia, stood up in front of hundreds of people and spoke and delivered her papers and her research to many people here in this country and then in her country as well. And she was sharing some of the research that she's done, animals, and she has a real passion for veganism. She actually wants to educate people around veganism. She had other niches as well. Incredible woman, very powerful, very articulate. She loves writing, so she loves the research, she loves writing. And it felt like I couldn't offer her anything because of the fact that she didn't have anything financially to offer with respect to the membership. And yet you see the potential. So as a result of something that's happened, she's been displaced out of employment, and she's been forced into a welfare situation. She lives in the UK. She said the amount of money that she receives each month is minimal. It's, I don't know whether she said £317 to live on every month. It was so small. And so what she did then do is she then offered me her services. She offered me her services so I could then coach and mentor her. And I really enjoyed speaking with her. I loved everything that she had to offer on the phone, the value that she provided me, as well as the value that I provided her. And I was at a bit of a stumbling block because I thought, well, financially she can't afford it, but she appeared to have so much skill and knowledge and some of those capabilities that potentially could put her online and actually gather her a following. So it was very powerful. I ended up suggesting to her, after listening to everything, I said, why don't you, she doesn't have Facebook. She's not gone into social media, but she was prepared to go into LinkedIn. I said, why don't you start with a LinkedIn profile and start building your profile up in LinkedIn, because not only will it help you gather a following, it will also help you potentially to get found by people that want your skills. So she agreed to do that, and then she said at the same time she was going to send me through her extensive CV and everything that she's done. So that's how I left it, and I said, let's just sit with it, let's just see where this lies, let's just see what happens. And I think there could be a possibility, I don't know, that I potentially utilize her services to help me in my business, and then I can just help and guide her and mentor and coach her in return for those services. So I don't know. I'll have a read through her CV. She only sent it through overnight. But the most powerful thing too is she wrote me this long email about the impact that I had made on her as a result of just taking that phone call. And she said to me in her email, I've sent you my hopes and dreams in this email. And it's very moving. It really is. So I just want to say to you all out there, the impact that you can make on people is very powerful. And even if they can't financially afford it, it doesn't mean that they're not able and willing to be able to create something, create an online business. And I did say to her last night, if you're willing to put in the work, everything is free. Everything out there that you can build a website. You can find out how to build a YouTube channel. You can build a Facebook business page. Everything, all the knowledge that you need is actually out there. Google and YouTube combined will give you the information that you need to advance and get you where you need to be. The program that we have and the community that we have just leapfrogs it, makes it so much quicker, and it's linear in design. And so you can go from step 1 right the way through to step 100 and be online and be marketing by the time you go through all of that. So I said to her, everything that you're after is out there. And if you're willing, I mean, she does the research, she's a scientist. If she's willing to put in, she can go and find that information. And so it did help me to work through that call last night. I think by taking those calls, hi Sean, how you going? By taking those sort of phone calls and by stepping your way through those type of situations, it really helps to build you as an individual and build compassion and empathy, and then work out and then understand how to address certain issues or problems that people are facing every day of their life. And so it was a very powerful phone call. I wanted to share that with you today. And it comes back to non-judgment as well. Just non-judging people and just being open and just adding some hope to people that feel that they're just completely stuck and just can't afford to move forward. Just some small words of wisdom can help someone and help someone move forward. And you just never know. You just never know where that takes her. So anyway, that's my share today. I wanted to share that with you. Like I said, day 85 of the 90-day health and wellbeing challenge. 5 days to go. I'm very excited. I'm also going to be a little bit sad when it's all finished, because it's like, what am I going to have to talk about? But I'm sure, you know me, I'll find heaps to talk about. So, Sean, great to see that you're listening here, just out of the gym. And I saw that you're attending an event tomorrow, I think, in Central Coast, New South Wales. I think there's a food and wine festival on, by the looks of things. I sure saw that you were going to attend that on the Central Coast tomorrow. So anyway, that's my share. Bye everyone, and check in with you again for day 86 tomorrow as we near closer to the end. Bye everyone.